Hi, I'm Matt, and this week on Fave we'll be talking about wrestlers. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart. I first started watching WWE around the time the new generation were coming up, and Bret Hart just captivated me for many reasons. He was the excellence of execution, of course, and put on some of the best matches I've ever seen. However, his feud with HBK made me question, who do I like the most? Because those two really did clash, and at the time they were the best out of everyone in the company at the time. Perhaps his mic skills let him down a bit, and he didn't really like what's happening in the Attitude Era, so that's kind of, I think that might have been why he kind of didn't become the top juggernaut that HBK did. He drives the girls wild. He's a sexy boy. Yes, it's Shawn Michaels. Easily one of the best ever. Shawn Michaels just has done it all really in his career. From the fallout of the Rockers to the Bret Hart feud, right up until DX themselves, he has had one hell of a career. He was brash and mouthy, but he backed it up with style, of course. And he paved the way for quite a lot of wrestlers today. He has had some of the best moments in wrestling. DX was the best stable ever, of course, I think. But that is a bold statement considering they were fighting against ratings with NWO each week. Best in the world, CM Punk. Best in the world, CM Punk. First caught my eye when he was in the Money in the Bank matches and then headed into the Straight Edge Society, of course. He was obviously the greatest wrestler in the company at the time, and maybe ever, I don't know, it could be. Unfortunately, he never really did reach that top spot because it was hogged by Super Cena himself. The infamous pipe bomb set him off on a whirlwind of a career, but he never got to headline WrestleMania, which led him to leave. Some may say he was a brat, some say he just was doing the right decision. But I, for one, hope he comes back after his little foray into UFC. Goatface himself, Daniel Bryan, D-Bry, is without a doubt one of the most over guys in the company at the moment. I mean, this dude just has to come back just to turn up for his music to pop, and he slays it. The crowd is just chanting yes, and everyone loves him. Like Bret Hart, he isn't the best on the mic, but he resonates. He is the everyman. His WrestleMania 30 win, I was there. It is probably one of the greatest moments of my life, and I've got the cup here as well, which I drink out of every day. He's had some very good moments. He first came in as part of the Nexus, but he was fired, of course. But then he came back, and then leading on, he did Team Hell No, which I think is one of my favourite tag teams of all time. Yep, Seth Rollins, the architect of the Shield. Believe it or not? I don't know. I think he is the best in the business right now. He's supremely talented and plays on the cowardly heel very well, and he's just so good on the mic. It's just hilarious watching him each week. Debuting as part of the Shield, we all thought Dean Ambrose would run away after the eventual demise, but no, Seth Rollins came out and just took that brass ring and ran for it. But that was my favourite 5 wrestlers this week. If you liked what you see, give it a like, maybe subscribe if you're not already. Wait, why aren't you subscribed? Oh well, there's the button there. Bye.